and welcome in. Hi guys, what's up? So I am going live to tell you about red flags in dating, and this is going to be really simple and really quick because yeah, I know a lot of people, they may not stick around for like a whole 2 minute, 20 minute, 30 minute, hour, 2 hours long video. Hey, I decided to change the orientation. Yep, I decided to change the orientation to see like what happens when it changes. So hi, what's up? The topic hasn't changed, but the orientation has. Yeah, I do. You were just on the last live, yeah. Hello, good morning, Boombastics. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you again too. After I was in the library, yeah. So yeah, I'm not really there this morning. But if I can, I'd definitely like. So my day right now, I'm doing pretty good. I just woke up and it's not even that cold outside. But it does look like it's gonna rain. So yeah, how is the weather really? Yeah, it's definitely gonna rain today, but it hasn't started raining. But yeah, it's gonna rain today. That's just like a doll. Yeah, it's a doll with some overalls on. I don't know what type of doll it is, but yeah, it's kind of like as big as a Chucky doll. Yes, it is pretty scary. But it's like a stocking cap head. Do you know what that is? Like it has a face that you can draw on with a marker. Can you see it? Honestly, I don't even mess with them. It looks kind of like a sock doll, honestly. It's kind of like one of these, but not really. Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. The topic was two red flags to look out for when dating. That's what I like chose as the topic, but it's really, whatever the viewer decides, it's whatever. But yeah, I can try to show it to you from over here, but I don't really care to. Just like a little head. But yeah, I'll just keep this on it, but I'm gonna just cover them up, leave them in the corner. But yeah. What? It's questionable? Like, what? That's normal. No, it doesn't scare me. I just don't really mess with them. It doesn't move or anything. It's like as big as a Chucky doll. In fact, I think it's dressed like Chucky too. Try to just ignore it. In the sense that it has like the same overalls. You know, like Chucky has overalls and like he has a yellow shirt and overalls. It's just that he doesn't have like a human head. Yeah, like Chucky has more of a rainbow shirt. But this one has more of like a yellow shirt. I think that's Santa. That is not Santa. It doesn't really have a name. It's probably like Buddy. It's something my grandma picked out. I don't remember where she got him from, but she liked having stuffed animals. No, I'm good. Is that Santa? I think that's Santa. Okay, I guess it could be your Santa. I really don't think you'll see it on Christmas though, but then again, that's the point of Santa Claus. Like, you don't really see him on Christmas. At least you're not supposed to. Which I haven't been watching any Christmas movies lately. I don't know why. I really don't. But yeah, I haven't been seeing any. Well, he's still just in frame, like. But yeah, I haven't been seeing any Christmas movies lately. But tomorrow at a certain coffee shop, they're supposed to do a Christmas movie night. And I think that'll be pretty cozy and nice. JK. Yeah. It's supposed to be pretty cozy and nice. Like, that's how it looks inside. And it was gonna be like a nighttime thing. Like a 5 p.m. movie night. And I don't know what movie they're gonna watch, but yeah, the coffee shop was gonna do a movie night, and I thought that was sweet. But yeah, this is a bit of how it looks inside. I might go. Who am I going with? I would go by myself because it's a movie night and there will be like already people there, hopefully, to talk to. Or I'll just like sit by myself, watch the movie, and leave. If worst comes to worst. But yeah, usually I go to places by myself. Like, I went to a poetry thing, which is like a poetry club, and usually I go to that by myself. And it's very much straightforward. Like, you sign up, people read their poems, and then, do I have a mailbag? Um, yeah, I can hear it raining now. I don't know, like, what's a mailbag? Is that just like a regular backpack? But anyway, hi guys, welcome in. I did make the topic as like 2 red flags in dating and relationships. And just to cover it, my 2 red flags were people with obsessive and controlling partners. And then, what was the second one? Yeah, people who are chronic daters and can't be alone. So yeah, that's what you should look out for in 2026. But yeah, mailbag, I don't know about that. I just have a bag, but I am gonna need to meet whatever. If I ever start like shipping things, I've definitely thought of needing some like mailers. I know that. Like some cute little mailing bags. And they call them poly mailers, and I think the poly just means plastic. Yeah, red flags. But yeah, I definitely like the idea of like shipping things. Oh yeah, I've tried one of those, but I mean, yeah, I do have like one of those. Yeah, I have one of those because like in my video, I was kind of wearing like one of those. It was by some type of company. But I know my first bag that was like that. This isn't it, but it was like by the company Madden. Steve Madden. Yeah, I had some handbags by Madden, Steve Madden. Mainly because they're just around and they're popular. And I really think 20% off isn't a real discount. I don't care. But yeah, I do have one. Usually I just have them because they're cute, I guess. It's a cute design, but I kind of prefer backpacks, but I think backpacks kind of look like what's in it. You have a big backpack, so. Oh, what do you put in your bag? Because I know with my bag, I try to keep pins, I try to keep paper. Next, I'm going to try to keep business cards. You never know. Maybe I'll meet someone and I'll be like, hey, watch me on YouTube. I go live, and then I'll hand them like a business card. Who knows? Um, yeah, right now, I have a few. Okay. But yeah, I also like to keep hair ties in my bag. I just have a picture of them, but yeah, hair ties. I like to keep lipstick in my bag, lip gloss. I have like a lip stain. Your charger, like a phone charger? A Bible, yeah. A lot of people are Christian. And back to the coffee shop, like this is also how it looks. This phone is already needing to be charged, but you kind of get the picture. But yeah, Mary Jane, Bible, your charger. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Snake. But yeah, behind me is just like a little air conditioning vent. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a lot of people, and that's what makes it more relaxing. And then the staff is very much like not even in the front desk. Like when you go into the coffee shop, they are in the back somewhere, and you gotta ring a bell for them to come out. So it is kind of like having an entire place to yourself sometimes. Like, I'm pretty sure they do go back and forth, but I've been there and the staff just is in the back room. And then the people who are there, they'll just sit quietly on their laptops and just like not even say hi, pretty much. But yeah, that's the vibe of coffee shops. People are to themselves. That's why the poetry thing now meets in like a coffee shop. Because it's just something about that type of environment with the couches and the chairs. People just, it attracts like a certain type of person who's pretty quiet and relaxed and contemplative, something like that. But yeah, the design of places really matters because I was reading a book and it was called What the Body Knows About Happiness. And they call their friends cousin. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. And a lot of times their friends, they haven't even known them for that long. It's just their friends, yeah. Oh, and then they're more than friends. Yep. I know they say sister and brother, like my sister. That's my sister who ain't really my sister. Yeah. Yeah, like they use these family terms. That's true. They use these family terms. What was I saying? I was saying about the coffee shop. It just opened. No, I was saying about body. The Body Knows Happiness, the book I read. What the Body Knows About Happiness. And yeah, it's a real book. It's by Janice Kaplan. And if you like watch her talk about it in a podcast, you'll basically learn more about what's in the book. But yeah, she mentioned how your environment can help you feel peaceful and calm. Like sitting on a hard chair can make you feel more serious, whereas sitting on like a soft, comfy couch can make you feel more at peace. Yeah, when I saw it, I think she had like two podcasts that were like an hour long. But yeah, just different things like if your environment is like red lights, that could make you feel more angry. You know, if it's like blue lights, you could feel more peaceful and calm. If it's dirty and cluttered, you know, that could make you more on edge. If it's like clean and clear, if you're holding something really hot, that could make you feel warm inside. If you're holding something cold, you could feel more tense. Yeah. Oh, you're still at the lake. Okay, that's good. Just be away from the world, man, and all the things that happen off the lake, like the problems. I was watching a movie about a lake. I think my cat's making a noise. I was watching a movie about a lake. Friday the third. Was it Friday the 13th? No, it wasn't. It was like that movie. Yes, it was Friday the 13th. Yep, I was watching the first one. Because I'm pretty sure that was about the people camping out at a lake. And yeah. Lake Placid. Is that like placid, like calm? What? But yeah, one of my favorite other things about a lake. Oh, it's a real lake. I don't know why. When you put that, I thought that was a fake name you made up. But that's a real name. Okay. Yeah, and it was starring. Oh, that's the location. It's a movie also. Yeah, I see. It is. It's about a crocodile like creature. Okay. But yeah, what I thought was also really cool. I don't even remember this episode, but it was in Kim Possible. And it was like the character Gil. Which I just feel like no one even remembers or cares about this character. But I remember I thought this episode was really scary when I was growing up. That character, but with the Lake Placid. Like it's the real lake that you go to that's based in like a movie. It says that it's a village in New York. And it hosted the Winter Olympics twice. Of course, there's hiking. Everyone loves to hike. But it seems like one of those places that aren't gonna be like that crowded. Okay. It's about an investigation though, the movie. So the movie's about an investigation. by a man and a woman, which is very much proper movie format. Because with a movie, like, you have to have a guy, you have to have a girl. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Only it says you gotta rent it. And it says it had a TV show. And it had a Lake Placid 3. And it has 6 movies. I didn't know that it was that popular. This thing has 6 movies. 1, 2, 3. Legacy. All About a Crocodile. It reminds me of like that movie about a shark, but everyone would talk about the shark thing, but I wonder who else knows about this movie, this horror movie. But yeah, like you said, another thing I don't like with friends that treat their friends like their family, calling them cousins and sisters and stuff, is also just like there's not a real investment. Like they don't put a real emotional investment into like who they love. Because a lot of people, they love saying like the word family, but they never really back it up by acting like a family. Oh, and speaking of what you were saying about like that's my cousin, that's my sister thing. Um, I was at a family reunion and one of my family members, this isn't someone who I'm like close with, but she brought her bestie to like the family reunion. And the way she talked about this girl was very much like, this is my girlfriend, but she didn't call her her girlfriend. Like, they didn't say they were lesbians or anything. All she said is, yeah, we used to not be close, but now she's my family and we close together like family. And I'm like, y'all are gay. But they just don't want to really admit it, which isn't bad, but it's just funny how that works. But I just feel like if you're gonna be that way, like, just admit it. And it's the same with yeah, it's just with any relationship, like just be open. Hi, welcome in. I was talking about red flags and dating. That was like the topic of the video. But yeah, if you want to add something else, you can. I'm gonna try to stay live for like 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna go. Yeah, and what's funny is I didn't even get out tarot cards today, but I just am trying to go live like every day for at least like the next 3 months. Yeah. So if you don't catch me today, you can always catch me later. Later, later, later. Okay, so with your comment, when someone talks about a side piece, like that's my cousin, that's my sister. There you go. hate when, like, yeah, the sky looks super cloudy. When someone talks about a side piece, like, that's my cousin, that's my sister, not really, or hides them behind a fake label, it shows a few things. They avoid accountability if they don't name the relationship honestly. Honestly, they don't have to take responsibility for it. They prioritize convenience over commitment. They just want someone who shows up for them, but they're not going to show up fully for one person. They cheapen the connection. They reduce intimacy to a secrecy and jokes, which shows lack of respect. And they are afraid of vulnerability. Saying I love you requires emotional risk. Hiding behind labels doesn't. I don't know if y'all saw it, but there's like this thing where a lot of people are like, I love my friends. Like, I don't believe in like romantic relationships. A lot of people are saying like love is more than just dedicating themselves to one person, which I agree. Like, I don't think you should ever do that. And I don't think there's any relationship coach that will ever tell you to do that. But I also think, you know, people do come and go, so yeah. It's always a risk because you don't know who's going to choose you or not. But I'd also say, that's why when you get into a relationship with someone, you're supposed to have a goal and like a plan in mind for where you want things to go. And a lot of times, the plan is just to have a good time for as long as possible, which still doesn't protect you from like heartbreak, but yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. I am still just here, but it's like been 27 minutes, so I'm gonna head out. And what I also noticed is when I was in the library, I was literally walking through the library on live, looking at books on the shelves, and then when I uploaded the video, it cut it off. Like, literally, my little library video got cut off at the end because I'm pretty sure I went live for like 30 minutes and it acted like I didn't. But it's good that it's raining because I just washed my hair, so now I don't have to worry about my hair getting messed up in the rain. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so if I go out like this, I'm gonna just be like, yay, my hair is getting watered like a plant. But yeah, guys, it was nice going live with you guys today, and I hope you have like a lovely day. I'm gonna try to make some more shorts for my YouTube shorts, but if you have anything that you want me to talk about in the future, let me know, because, you know, I like getting recommendations and stuff like that. And that's it for now. And I'll be back. And thank you for like commenting again. And I'll continue to try like going live and making like videos. So yeah. But yeah, thank you. Thank you.